Morning, Doug. Tomorrow a volunteer should be coming who knows a lot about these heavy machineries. Oh, and then is it a freaking long way around also? We got some papers from a house. A lot of interesting stuff coming up. So unless we get 50,000 subscribers, I don't want to hear anybody about making money with YouTube, because you have no idea what you're talking about. Some people are really tickling my balls sometimes. The better weather was coming, but it appears to be cloudy the next couple of days. Not too cold though. And that's also good for the veggies. Some are doing pretty well. Some are doing nothing. So thanks to Gemma we got this all started. Now I need to see if we actually produce some veggies. It was my idea to use the egg boxes. That's apparently not such a good idea. What have we got here? Should be good enough. I still have to do this one though. I wouldn't bother you with that, so maybe you watch some veggies grow. Going better and better. I'm still not convinced in doing a wall that's not gonna be tiled. But oh, by the way, we're gonna get some practice on that soon. Do some more walls that don't need to be tiled. Explain to you in a bit. So since all the walls are done now, start with ceiling. I already bought the what's this called in English? Plasterboards. But the green ones that are waterproof type. Let's get this out of the way first. A lot of light here. Yeah. That's better. It's a lot lighter on camera. So my idea is to put it on top so I can mark it. And then screw it of course to the bottom. I never work with these wide ones. Normally in Holland we probably have these ones also, but I work with the 60 wide. These are 120. Same size as the same size as Adam used for his container. Let's see if I can get it up here. Don't try this at home. Oh, and then this is the freaking wrong way around also. For this. Again. It's not that heavy, it's just a little bit bigger. Oh. So we can shift it a little because it doesn't need to be so close to the wall here. But we need to cut a small piece to go in there. And of course we need to cut this on the beam so that the next one can also rest on the same beam. I hope I have enough. Should be. Yes, we're in Castello for something exciting. Something about a house. We got some papers from a house. Now we need to get these papers checked. We went to see his solicitor. A lot of interesting stuff coming up. Lands that are not registered with the house at the moment, but are going to be registered with the house in the future. Interesting. Check that smile. So I just met with the guy from the house I'm wanting to buy. Very interesting how this works in Portugal. I'm gonna do a full episode about buying the house. So, but let me tell you just two things. So straight after we went to the solicitor, and it appears that there is an extra shed on the, not on the property itself, but like in front of the property, which is not registered. And before he's gonna sell it to me, he's gonna register that shed. And there is another piece of land belonging to this house, but there are no papers of that land. So what is happening now is that I need to measure the square footage of the shed. Then I'm gonna send that to the solicitor, and what I've measured and sent to them is gonna be written in the register. The second thing is even more remarkable. So on the other side of the street, well, actually there are two streets in between, but the guy told me, like when he was here, he said, yeah, I know my father also owned like a piece of land over there, and we use it all the time, but there are no papers on that. So when we were at the solicitor, we took a look at the registry, where is all the parcels from the land and how it's divided. And just like my house, it has like a part on this part of the road, and on the other side of the road is a shed. And supposedly this house has the same, a piece of land on the other side of the road. But the guy, the son of the former owner, who I'm now negotiating with, he doesn't exactly know which part it is. So we were looking, and there were two options for two pieces of land that could have been belonging to it. And now we agreed that I'm gonna ask Maria, because the guy says Maria knows which piece of land it was. So I got two numbers, and I'm gonna show Maria, and if Maria says this is the land, then they're gonna register that land, and if Maria says that is the land, then they're gonna register that land. Maria, I think they belong both to the property. So yeah, we're gonna figure that all out, and I should get also papers of those pieces of land. It's gonna cost another 80 euros to get the shed registered and the other piece of land registered, so 80 bucks. I said I'll pay that. Yeah, so soon probably a whole video about the house and the process. Back to work after the coffee. Yeah, I know that normally you're supposed to cut them on the other side. But that's not where I mark it off, hey? It actually is the right side. I almost want to take the wrong line there. No. Yeah, so one thing I'm almost forgetting while I'm measuring off the plasterboard is that I wanted to put some sort of framing up so that the plasterboard has a little bit more places to hold. And it needs to actually, because otherwise, like here, the plasterboard doesn't have anything to hold on to. So, we're gonna do that first. Zoe, comigo. Zoe? Zoe, comigo. It's starting to get a little bit warmer. That's nice. And we shouldn't have any rain for the next couple of days, weeks. Akira. Now, Akira. Now. Zoe. Hey. Andeka. Zoe, Andeka. Andeka. It's the first day of the leash. Well, partially. Where are you going? Need to practice staying with the donno. Morning, Doug. Yeah, another exciting thing is that tomorrow a volunteer should be coming who knows a lot about these heavy machineries. He offered to come and take a look at Doug. So hopefully in the next couple of days we'll get Doug up and running again. Kire. Would be good to have Doug running again. So I put out this member video yesterday. Surprise, surprise, the comments from non-members. Some people are really tickling my balls sometimes. So the only reason that I started the Insiders community is to give an extra dimension to this YouTube channel. Is to give people an extra insight into what's happening. And most of those things, they are also coming on the normal channel. But you just have to wait a little. And people suggesting that there is a community for me to make money from. I'll tell you how ridiculous this is. So at the moment there are 8 or 10 community members who pay €5. So that is €50 a month, right? That's €50 for one video. That takes me at least a day to make. Other people who think that YouTube is making me money in general, YouTube now pays €350 a month. €350 a month. That's at least 4 or 5 full days of editing. And then all the recording that is done during the day. And the thinking about it. So I do YouTube for fun. Yeah. Because unless you have like 50,000 subscribers, you're not gonna make good living from it. A good living being me coming from an IT job, where I make a decent living. So yeah, I do this just to share my life and give you all an insight on the ghost town. And unless we have 50,000 subscribers, and a lot of you who are watching are not subscribed, so unless we get 50,000 subscribers, I don't want to hear anybody about making money with YouTube, because you have no idea what you're talking about. I'm gonna post more member videos.